What is love? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my What is Love project. 30 days exploring what is not, and whatever is love. Day 16. Today. Do you love all of your todays? People say that the present moment is a present for us and therefore cherish it. And I guess that means that today is the present of the day. Yay! But sometimes I wonder what this present is about. Because, life can be a bit mundane, a bit boring sometimes. We get up, we eat something, we go to work, and then we eat something, and then we go to work, and then we eat something, and then we're probably too tired to do anything else, so we can always eat a little bit more of something. So that was kind of my life for a while, many years ago, until one day I thought, okay, maybe I can do a little something extra every day. And so I started making a small goal each day, and I see like every day like a small project. And the goal I make for the day will be very, very small. It is realistic and achievable. It does not sound ambitious, I know, but I think we all have some sort of wish or a few wishes in life that we would hope to achieve one day. But sometimes that wish can be a bit big and seem unachievable. And for me, when sometimes I look at this huge whole picture, I can't do it. I want to give up. So I started looking at the little detail. And oftentimes, these little goals, like when I achieve them, even though they are small, they amount to something which is a lot bigger, even till I can achieve my big wish. So I give you an example that actually happened. Many years ago, I was what some people would call an introvert. At the time, I didn't feel comfortable in talking to people. I could only talk with one person, and if there were two people with me, I usually would be quiet, while trying to say something sometimes, just so that I didn't look odd. And I hide from people. I wanted to just go to work or stay at home reading my books. And I think I was lucky that I didn't know the word introvert, so I didn't know, okay, it's like a type, or I don't know what it is. I usually I make wishes when I see people that I like, or when I see people who are happy. I will look at what they're doing, and I always had this secret wish that I could enjoy being with a large group of friends, hanging out, just a bit carefree moment, everybody laughing. But that wish was very unrealistic for me at the time, because I didn't even want to talk to anybody. And then when I started dating my husband, I was still living in Hong Kong. We had a long distance relationship, and he lived in London for some years. And I saw that in their culture, they like to have gatherings, they would have house parties, or they would meet with different people in the bars. Sometimes they will go to the same place, so you end up meeting different people that you kind of know. And so when I was there with my husband, I had very often I had to go out with him to these places. I felt very uncomfortable, but I said to myself, you know what? Let's take the chance and learn how to be with people, talk to people, stranger. So I make these small goals. For example, I would before one party, I would say, okay, today I'm going to talk with one person. I will have a conversation, and then that will happen. And then the next day, next time, I might say, okay, my goal is I will talk to 2 people, or then 3 people. And even though the goal was very small, I find that I learn a lot more than what my goal was saying, because my goal is to talk to one person. And then I started noticing that that wasn't, I wanted more. Because at the time, when people knew that I wasn't from London, they often asked me the same question: do you like London? And at the time, I didn't really like it that much. It was the sky was a bit gray, and it was kind of always got this cold, but there was no snow, and everything was expensive, and I didn't really enjoy London. So I would say all these things to these people, and then I observed that they kind of become quiet, and they would say, "Oh, I'm sorry," but then at the same time, they wanted to move away from me. So when I realized that, okay, I was making the conversation quite depressing for them, and also that's where they're from. They probably don't want, they were not prepared to hear all these yucky things. And so I thought, okay, I would make conversation with people and keep it a positive tone to have harmony. And because I didn't want to lie, I didn't even know what to say about, I mean, what was good about London. So I started noticing what I actually enjoy about London. So that little goal helped me to look at the good things in life, in my environment, and that helped me to enjoy all my stays in London a lot more. And now I'm very proud to say that I'm comfortable in speaking with people, in group of people. I'm happy to choose whether I will have a quiet day today and enjoy listening to other people's conversation. I can choose to speak. I even will get up and dance now. I'm in Greece. My Greek is not so, it's still very basic. So then I will hang out with them and we bond through dancing or singing, and yeah. So little goal become a lot. Um, There is one thing I like to add in case you would like to make small goals every day for yourself. You see, I mentioned that I would notice what happened with what I was trying to achieve, and then I will review it and see what else I can do, how I'm going to change my goal. I would like to add that be very gentle with ourselves, because we can think, okay, I make a very small goal, but then it didn't go well. I didn't manage to speak to one person, and it could be kind of like a big failure. But my philosophy is kind of like, okay, I am new to this, so why would I expect I can do it really well on my first goal or even my third attempt, my fourth attempt, I would be always gentle with myself and remind myself that, hey, I am new, so it's okay. We can do it again and again and again until one day I can become comfortable. And and I think that's very important, because when we have that failure feeling, then we don't really want to do like make another goal again, because it would be too hard. So yeah, and I guess it's some kind of like a practice how to love ourselves as well, to love ourselves, encourage ourselves when we achieve a small goal, and to encourage and love ourselves even more when we find that we could have done better. We instead of regretting what happened, we look forward to another chance, another project. And yeah, and maybe when we do this, all these little goals, all these little projects and small achievements, they just become the present for today. That's it for today. Thank you very, very much for joining me. See you tomorrow.